So the squad back with another video. Seeing the title was going down, I'm reckless. Make sure y'all definitely, you know, spread this. I feel like a lot of people trip out on the fact that I don't, you know, respond and to a lot of, you know, y'all comments, and I try to as much as possible. It is different comments from different videos flooding in, so I try my best to, even when I first started doing YouTube, try my best, you know, to, and it was a little bit different for me because I'd never had my life or like myself exposed, you know, to a lot of people. So I would literally like respond to every single comment, you know. So I'm gonna try my best to respond to people's comments. You know, I know a lot of y'all throw out a lot of facts and, you know, how y'all feel about a lot of things, and, you know, on a daily basis, you know, it get busy. So I'm gonna try to sit down at night, you know, and try to, you know, respond to as many of these comments and read y'all comments, and keep reading them, you know. Been doing YouTube for a little while, and one thing about it is, you know, I love, you know, people that support, I have a lot of family members that don't, you know, support that much, you know. So when y'all support, like, it just shows, you know, y'all the Recklezz family. I mean, y'all my family too. So I definitely appreciate y'all. Please hit that like button, that subscribe button. Y'all new to the channel, welcome. Amazing videos. Let's get a video, y'all.
Wisconsin is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thanks for being here today. And I know we've been kind of going on. I'm trying not to rehash anything that's already been discussed, but Commissioner Traynor, is the Manhattan District Attorney's Office charged with determining whether someone violated the Federal Elections Campaign Act or FECA?
No, Congressman. That is exclusive jurisdiction of the Federal Election Commission and ultimately could be referred to the Department of Justice if it's found to be criminal.
So certainly not the New York Supreme Court either, state Supreme Court?
Absolutely not.
No. So as you said, it's Federal Elections Commission. Was President Trump's alleged payment via Michael Cohen to Stephanie Clifford referred to the FEC?
We did have several complaints related to it.
And what did the FEC decide with respect to that referral?
Well, ultimately, we deadlocked on a decision related to it, but the real factor in making the determination was the fact that the Department of Justice asked us to abate those proceedings so that they could conduct an over a year-long criminal investigation, which they determined there was no criminality in, and then they sent it back to us, and it was statute of limitations barred.
So did the Justice Department also decline to charge the former president for charges related to FECA?
They did.
Right. And so the two agencies that are charged by Congress to determine whether President Trump's payment constituted a violation of FECA found no violation and took no enforcement action. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right, thank you very much. Ms. Foley, you argued in a recent Wall Street Journal op-ed that Judge Merchant likely denied President Trump a meaningful opportunity to be heard by denying the testimony of former FEC Chairman Brad Smith. Can you please elaborate a little bit on that?
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of sort of misreporting on what happened here. Yes, Judge Merchan, as my colleague, Mr. Eisen points out, did allow Brad Smith to testify, but the catch was he could not opine at all, either provide his opinion or any personal opinion or legal opinion regarding whether or not President Trump's actions had violated FECA, which was basically, then he was useless, which is why President Trump didn't call him as a witness. So the whole point was President Trump wanted an expert witness to put before the jury to show the jury that what he had done did not in fact violate federal election law, and he was denied that opportunity, and that seems like a rather basic thing that he would have the opportunity to be heard on.
Do you think there was a chance that he could have had success upon appeal?
Will he have success on appeal of this? Yeah, sure, absolutely. I mean, the thing is that, you know, again, I agree with Norm on the fact that the bias issues are difficult to win because they get deferential standards of review. But the due process issue is a question of law. It gets de novo review. The appellate courts get to look at it fresh, with fresh eyes, no deference whatsoever. And more importantly, due process issues are issues that the Supreme Court can ultimately grant cert and hear.
Right. So Judge Mershon also ruled that Michael Cohen's guilty plea for violating FECA was inadmissible at trial. Why do you think he made that ruling? I think we know, but.
Well, because you can't basically taint one individual by the guilty conduct of another.
Judge Mershon also ruled that DA Bragg could elicit testimony from Mr. Cohen about his guilty plea to impeach his credibility as a witness. DA Bragg then repeatedly made reference at trial in his office closing arguments to the jury about Cohen's FECA guilty plea. Did repeatedly subjecting the jury to this testimony essentially get around the judge's own ruling that Cohen's FECA guilty plea was inadmissible as substantive evidence?
Yeah, I mean, that should have been reined in. That was clearly trying to, taint one person through association with another who was guilty. They also did the same thing, I believe, with the CFO of Trump Organization. They made similar comments because he also entered a guilty plea. Weisselberg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you. I yield back.
Okay, gentlemen yield? Will gentlemen yield?
I do.
Thank you. So I just want to get this straight. The campaign finance expert wasn't allowed to testify about campaign finance.
Yeah, exactly. And, the way Judge Mershon tried to explain it is he said, well, I'm the expert of the law. And, okay, granted, that's why the judge is there. But
Brad Smith wasn't allowed to talk about the very testimony we just got from Commissioner Traynor, in essence.
Precisely.
Right? Well, we're going to give Brad Smith a chance to testify in front of this committee as well. And we're going to let him tell the Congress and the country what he wasn't allowed to tell the court and the jury, because we think that's important. And the gentleman from Wisconsin was right on target when he was asking.
See, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, some really got to be done. Like, something has to be done with everything that is going on, because it's obviously stuff that we honestly know about, but we don't. And a lot of this stuff, I feel like it's a lot more stuff, just like with any other case that has something to do with Trump. What I've seen is there's stuff that we just don't see, that's happening behind closed doors, and stuff that, look at this video right here. I'm telling you, like, we got something, I'm telling y'all, something has to be done. Something got to be done. Come November, we got to see something else, because what's going on now is messed up, and they trying everything in their power. Everybody, in their little jobs is going against Trump. Everything in their power to, first of all, keep him quiet. Oh, you gotta be quiet. You can't. We don't want you to win. Doing everything that they can. And Jim Jordan, like, it's stuff that needs. I'm telling y'all, it's more so than doing something. It's actions. Not too much of talking. Going to actions. Stuff needs to be done. I mean, regardless, stuff needs to be done. And obviously, it's other people that need to say some stuff. And it, again, Trump isn't the only one that's being hushed. People can't even say, like, and it's crazy to me, y'all. It's crazy seeing this video. Stuff like this is crazy. It's sad. But I don't know. Come November, it's no probably for me. We definitely gonna see, a new president. And y'all already know what's going down come November. I can't wait to see, what's going on in debate. I know that I don't think that it's going to be live. I think there obviously is going to be some video clips, of the debate, and probably, I don't know, it might go live and do a live reaction or something so we can check out different videos, but I don't know. Let me know y'all thoughts and comments down below. Much love to everybody. Catch y'all next one.